Hello, chicas. Welcome to the For the Chicas podcast. This is Jackie.
Hello, chicas, and welcome to the For the Chicas podcast. This is Bidi.
Welcome to episode number 5. Thank you for tuning back in. We want to brag a little bit about our upgrades to our setup. In the beginning, you know, we had we didn't have a ring light at the beginning, so we were using like a LED strip light from my mom's kitchen.
Yeah, it was so funny. Cada que venía a hacer el podcast, because we're in Jackie's house right now, undisclosed location, but it's Jackie's house. Y cada que venía, la Jackie se iba a robar la luz de la cocina de su mamá. Yeah, but we upgraded the setup. We got a ring light, and it's like fancy. It has like a leveler and everything.
It even has like a...
Oh yeah, it came with a little button that you connect via Bluetooth to your phone, so that once it's like set up and everything, you don't have to like, no tienes que levantarte y ir a picarle. Como you can just fucking press this button and it records for you, which is so fucking like
convenient.
Yeah, bro, we are influencers.
Yeah, we can officially say that we're influencers now.
Yeah, we have been influencers for a while. I mean, you know, we do be getting 114 likes on our fucking TikTok, so...
El pinche TikTok que ha pegado más es el donde la Viri dice, I'm trying to be a chica bélica.
Ay, que ha pegado más. Tiene como 120 likes.
No.
¿Tiene más?
Sí, güey, you haven't fucking checked?
Como 400, ¿no? Sí, que tiene un chingo de views. Actually, guys, we're gonna revisit the bélica topic later. We're also gonna talk about just our friendship dynamic, because we were talking about that the other day, like, como, just our friendship dynamic. We'll talk about it in a second. And then we're going to talk about our college experiences, because we have different college experiences. Jackie went to university, like a 4-year university, like 4 hours away from our hometown. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to community college right now. So it's pretty different, but it's kind of the same. So we're kind of just going to touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, so the first topic we want to talk about is how our friendship dynamic works. I feel like I always do fucking everything, bro. Como if we wanna go on a trip, como last year cuando fuimos a Cabos, I bought the tickets, I got the Airbnb, I kind of planned out what we were gonna do. Well, la Viri sí me dijo como, oh, we should go snorkeling, and she like booked that.
We ended up not even snorkeling though because of the weather, but...
Pero... yeah, como I'm always the one like planning and taking control or driving us places. Really just a passenger princess. At this point, I'm like the man in a relationship. And what I was telling Vidi is that como I'm just in my masculine energy the whole time. Like in this friendship, como I'm the one that with the masculine energy, la Vidi is the one that has a lot more feminine energy.
And just to clarify, when we say masculine and feminine energy, we mean como spiritually. Jackie explained it to me, and I didn't really get it at first, pero she explained... You want to explain it?
Sí, como ser masculina y ser femenina no significa que... Como lo que se te viene a la mente cuando piensas en un hombre que... unos pinches brazotes mamado, así fuerte, no, como a lo que me refiero es como la energía, lo que, like how you carry yourself, you know, como la energía masculina es como, just always taking charge, como taking control, always like taking action towards things.
That's not to say that only men can take action, because that's what I was thinking at first, como que it's kind of, I don't really want to talk about, you know, how men are the only ones that like do this and do that, como women can do that shit too, pero pues we're just talking about energies. Como feminine energy, women tend to think more expressively, so take feelings more into consideration. They're more in tune with their emotions and stuff. And men como just naturally, biologically think more logically, more como straight to the point. You know, como men get things done more because they're not really taking other stuff into consideration like women are. That's kind of what we mean, if that makes sense. Pero.
And just so that we make sure that we're getting shit right, I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna look it up on Google, you know. Pero So basically, feminine energy is just being emotional, having intuition, being able to receive como siempre, o sea, dejar que las cosas fluyan. Eso es para mí la energía femenina. Y la energía masculina es como just being pretty logical, task oriented, being competitive, como taking control. That's, to me, is what masculine energy is. And that's what I am pretty much. Como I'm so much in my masculine energy. And Vidi is so much in her feminine energy because she just lets shit flow. She's like, Jackie, you take control. You fucking do everything for me. And honestly, it's fucking exhausting to just be in your masculine energy all the time. Like, being a female and being your masculine energy the whole time, just like being so independent and taking care of yourself is fucking exhausting. Como you just want... There's days where you just want someone to just fucking take care of you and, like, not have to think about anything.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's my goal. Como when I'm in a relationship, like a serious relationship, I want my men to, like, take control about, like, casi todo. Como si vamos a ir a comer, nomás quiero que me mande mensaje, me diga, get ready, be ready by 8, and I'll come pick you up. Como I don't want to, like, have to think about anything. Because I'm just fucking tired of, like, doing everything by myself. Como just have to plan everything out.
Yeah. We were actually talking about the other day. Oh, bueno, I brought up the topic como que I really like when somebody does that for me. Como that they just decide things for the both of us. También no aplica con todo, ¿verdad? Como getting ready to go out and it's just like... I just don't want to have to think about what I want to eat sometimes or think about what I want to do that day, or if I'm having a bad day and I have to go to the gym or I want to go to the gym, but I don't really have the energy to do it. But I know that once I do go to the gym, I'm going to feel better. I just want somebody to be like, oh, you know what? Let's go. I'll go with you. And then once we're there, just like literally tell me what to do. Come on, tell me to go do some fucking hip thrust or something and I'll do it. I just don't want to have to think about it. I don't want to have to decide that because I feel like I overthink stuff a lot and I'm just constantly like in my head about stuff. So it's just like an extra little weight off my shoulder, If that
You just need like a push.
Yeah, I just need a little push sometimes. And I feel like, le dije a Jackie, I feel like that is what she wants also. She just wants to be a passenger princess. It's what we all want.
I deserve that. Honestly, como my whole fucking life, I've just been like always doing shit by myself. Como I've always been so independent. And it just gets fucking exhausting. Like, como ya alguien dígame qué hacer, por favor.
Pero ya, le estaba diciendo a Jackie que siento que para mí es más fácil, o sea, just to let go and let somebody take over, and I feel like for you it's really hard, porque también no quiero que piensen que pues yo le dejo todo a la Jackie, que no quiero hacer nada yo.
Sí, me deja todo a mí.
Most of the time, pues sí, all of the time, yeah, Jackie ends up being in charge of everything, pero también yo de vez en cuando le digo, Jackie, ¿quieres ir a un concierto? Vamos a un concierto de este artista que casi no conoce la Jackie, pero a mí más o menos me gusta, and it's like, nah, I don't really want to. It's que you know what you want. You know what you want. And if you know that you don't want to do something, you're just going to say no. And it's like, no, pues, okay, ni modo, ¿verdad?
Es que soy como la chingada. Quiero que me manden, pero no dejo que me manden. O sea,
Sí,
como,
güey.
how the fuck is that gonna happen, man? And that's something that I'm really trying to, like, work on, porque siento que me contradigo mucho. Como digo, sí quiero que alguien me diga qué hacer. Y luego me dicen qué hacer, and I'm like, don't fucking tell me what to do. But it's just like... Porque estoy tan impuesta a yo siempre tomar decisiones por mí misma, que cuando llega alguien y me dice qué hacer, es como que what right do you have over me to fucking tell me what to do,
Es que también siento que lo tienen que hacer de manera como con cariño, out of like a genuine love, porque si nomás te dicen como que como si ellos quieren ir fucking like to a bar or something, like if somebody okay scenario for you right now, this moment. Your man wants to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the game. You want to go out to a nice dinner. Si te dice tu man, be ready by this time, we're going to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. But I don't really want to go. I kind of want to go to like Chili's or something. A nice fucking restaurant.
Super nice. 5-star restaurant.
5-star restaurant. No, pero you want to go out somewhere nicer. You want to like have one-on-one. You don't want to be in like a bar with like a fucking football game at like every TV,
Yeah.
Pero siento que si te dice él como que no, como vamos, como I'm deciding we're gonna go do this, you're not gonna like that.
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna
Definitely
like that.
not.
También, o sea, te tienen que decir como que, oh, yeah, baby, como no sé qué, I know you've been wanting wings, so we're gonna go to Buffalo Wild Wings, como we're gonna have a good time y todo, como don't worry about it. And you're like, oh, shit, yeah, como tienen que hacer lo que tú quieres.
Exactly. Like, if you're my boyfriend, you gotta do everything
God.
I fucking want to do. So.
Honestly, bro, you deserve that shit. Honestly, I did not get that energy because I feel like you're kind of a little picky sometimes, but I fucks with that, bro.
Yeah,
I
es
fucks
que
with
le digo a la Viri, okay, not to put Viri on the spot, ¿verdad?
Yeah, don't put me on the spot.
Pero es que siento que la Viri, you haven't been como, bueno, sí duraste buen tiempo sin estar en una relación, como, what, like 3 years? Not even.
Yeah, like 2.5.
Ajá, como la Viri, lo más que ha durado sin estar en una relación es como 2 years, and she's always like, bro, I want like to be in a relationship, or like she's always craving a relationship, and I do crave a relationship, but it's not like like doing something about it, como I'm not like looking for someone, like
Bro,
hitting people up.
She be manifesting.
I just be manifesting, que venga a mí, yo no lo voy a ir a buscar, pero sí, la Viri, siento que no nos entendemos a veces porque la Viri es como, bro, como darle una oportunidad, or like have fun and do this and blah blah. I don't know, like, bro, es que you don't get it. I've been single for 6 years. I know what I want, y o sea, no está tan fácil encontrar a la persona que en realidad quieres, porque como ya has estado tanto tiempo sola que you're just like, I'm not gonna settle for like just like the bare minimum, but I just want to be like taken care of,
En mi defensa, I was actually thinking about that. I feel like I always say that. I was thinking about this. And then I like talk about it. Pero sí estaba pensando en esto like yesterday. Porque me mandó un video la Jackie, un TikTok about this girl that was talking about the exact same thing. Como the longer that you are single, como the harder it is for someone to meet your standards,
Yeah.
Which is true, I understand. Y siento que la neta, it's not like I jump from relationship to relationship tampoco, ¿verdad? No sé, I feel like I'm just a person that likes people. Como I just enjoy people's company, people's attention. Como I enjoy sharing something with someone, spending time with them. Como not just what they do for me, but I like doing stuff for other people, So if I meet someone that I like, I'm not necessarily thinking about like, oh, do they meet all my qualities? Como también, tampoco, ¿verdad? Tampoco voy a andar con alguien que, pues, para nada seamos compatible, pero, como I'm just not really thinking about, like, oh, this person, like, for the rest of my life, is this person gonna be, like, a good father, a good mother? You know what I mean? Como I just think, como que, oh, I like this person, I want to spend time with them, I want to share moments with them and shit,
And that's the thing that como that conflicts me, es como, ¿para qué vas a estar en una relación si no te ves a futuro con esa persona? Como, to me, that's just wasting my time. Y la Viri es más como que, no, pues I just want to be with them, because I feel like she just seeks validation and seeks attention. Like, I feel like you just need so much attention.
I mean, yeah.
That you just, like, porque la Viri siempre tiene un crush. Like, she's always like, oh, I'm into this person, I'm into that. I'm like, bro, for me, don't have a fucking crush. Como,
not always. It's because I think,
very
honestly,
often.
Okay, crushes are harmless, though. Como siento que most of the time when I have a crush, I don't even be crushing that much on, like, everybody, tampoco. Pero if I do have a crush, I'll have the crush on the same person for, like, a couple months, and then I'll be like, I'll move on, Pero a crush is harmless. Como I just think it's fun to, like, be into someone. I don't know.
But I think a veces, bueno, the last crush that you had, that you were like pretty, not obsessive about it, but you would just like keep talking about it, like, bro, como.
Yeah. I have been known to become obsessive over crushes.
Yeah.
I feel like really that was only once though. That one lasted like a year. I just a crush. But anyways, moving on.
We don't want to keep putting Billy on the spot.
You know what? Also in my defense though, siento que I don't really go into a relationship not really thinking about long term, but I just don't really start to think about it too seriously until I actually get to know that person. Porque siento que you can't really decide whether or not you see yourself with someone long term until you spend time with them, you get to know them, you go out with them, you know? Until you know them in like almost every situation, you know? Pero también I'm not gonna go ahead and just lead someone on if I know right away that I just like don't see a future with them, you know? Well, actually, never mind, because I kind of did that a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking referring
in
to,
my last
bro.
relationship. It's because, I don't know, Tambien, he just was giving me very, like, mixed signals about what he wanted, and I was just kind of hoping that he would decide soon, and also I was having fun, and it was, like, my first relationship after, like, a super toxic relationship, you know, and he was a good boyfriend. My last boyfriend. He was a good boyfriend, you know, so también I wasn't really thinking too much about like the future, like long term. Once I knew for sure that he didn't really know what he wanted for his future, therefore como I didn't really fit into it, me quedé como que pues ni modo, gotta break up. But yeah, you live and you learn.
You live and you learn, pero I feel like you kind of know at the beginning once you meet someone. I feel like you kind of know if you could see a future with them, which is not like the best idea to like already see a future with a person that you just met, ¿verdad? Pero también como you just gotta feel out the situation and keep knowing them.
Y pues creo que también es importante como to set boundaries. Like if you don't see a future with someone, I'm not saying you have to cut it off completely right away. Because también we're young, bro. Like a little situationship, you just gotta try it out. You gotta try it out.
I always como si estoy en una relación yo quiero como quedarme con esa persona, you know, just settle down. And we just like, como I feel like we're too young, como shouldn't be thinking about that. And I kind of feel that way too, but then I'm like, but if I like this person a lot, como I would want to settle down, you know. Pero I guess it just depends. I think I'm just thinking way too much. Yeah, es que, and I feel like in cada podcast we kind of bring relationships into the mix, but I feel like it's como...
It's juicy.
It's just
we want views. We want listeners.
Shut up, bro. Pero sí, como I just feel like it's just on our minds a lot.
Yeah.
Como we're just typical women. We just think about being in a relationship. We're just that basic.
It's all we think about.
Literally all we think about.
Empty. Besides relationship.
We're gonna move on because I feel like we're just rambling at this point.
Yeah, it's overkill, bro. Overkill. Queremos mencionar nuestras experiencias estudiando y trabajando al mismo tiempo because that's what I'm doing right now, and honestly it's really fucking hard. Como I do not sleep that I work part-time. Yeah, I'm a student worker at the college I go to. It's a community college. And I'm a full-time student. I'm taking 5 classes, which I think is where I fucked up. 5 classes is not too much, and I really thought I could handle it, and I am handling it, but not really. I'm a couple assignments behind, which I need to catch up on, like, ASAP. But other than that, honestly, it's just hard como to have a social life at all. Como I've been trying to go to the gym también, and I really like going to the gym, but it's really, like, it takes up so much of my time. But I really like it. I'm not going to stop going. I just really need to find a balance. But, yeah, that's my experience with college right now.
Like, remembering back cuando yo estaba en la uni y en persona. Es que right after I graduated high school, I went away to university, which was 4 hours away from my hometown. So it was my first time living by myself, first time like was obviously going to university. And first time being away from my family, like, ever, you know? And it was a lot, you know. I would say I wasn't the happiest person when I was living over there, to be honest, como you feel so fucking lonely. Yeah, it was just fucking hard, honestly, because I was a full-time student and I was part-time worker también, pero me la pasaba todo el día on campus porque mi earliest class creo que era a las 8 a.m. Fucking 8 a.m. classes. Never do 8 a.m. classes. It's una putiza. Y me tenía que ir en camión. Y era un shuttle que teníamos en el apartment donde vivía.
¿Por qué te ibas en camión? Porque it was just hard to find parking?
Bro, it's you don't get to experience that. But for people that go to university, you know that fucking parking is like $400 a year.
Oh, I think you have mentioned that actually.
And, or something like that. I don't know. La neta, I never because I did have a car, but in order to like park on campus, you have to have a parking permit. You have to have like a parking permit that you pay for. I think they sell it for it's a yearly permit or something like that. Creo que sale como $300, $400, which is like so stupid, right? Like you're paying tuition plus fucking parking, make it make sense. But anyways, and there was parking garages that were $6 the hour, and I would spend 12 hours on campus, so yeah, that wouldn't be financially affordable for me at that time. So me tenía que ir en shuttle y que tenía mi apartment, so me tenía que levantar como a las fucking 6 a.m. get the 7 a.m. shuttle or something like that para llegar a tiempo a la escuela. Y pues sí, me la pasaba en campus all day y no llegaba a mi casa como hasta las 7 p.m. porque salía del trabajo como a las 6 p.m. y llegaba a la casa como a las 7. So it was literally 12 hours being on campus. And it was so fucking tiring. Y luego in between classes me acuerdo que iba al gym because we had a gym on campus. So yeah, honestly, I do not know how the fuck I did it. Como thinking about it right now, I'm how the fuck did I have energy to wake up that early, go to the fucking gym, go to work, and then get home, and then do homework and make lunch for the next day. Como it was so fucking depressing, honestly. Como going to university is so fucking hard. And then just thinking about paying your own rent, because my parents pues sí me apoyaban, con lo que podían, but I had to work because I had to pay rent and buy my own groceries, which honestly I had EBT. I had the EBT effect, bro. I would be shopping at fucking Trader Joe's with the EBT. And then my other roommate had EBT too, bro. So we would buy good groceries. See? Yeah, if you're a college student, honestly, get EBT. Take advantage of the government because they be taking advantage of us. So,
that is so fucking insightful, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I do not miss being a college student. I did not get my college student experience because I didn't really go out to party. I think I went out to maybe 4 parties in total.
Es que también your college experience, your uni experience was cut short por COVID.
For COVID, yeah, that's true. Me tuve que nomás estuve on campus for a year and a half. Yeah. Damn, bro, how do you know
I've
that?
been knowing, bro. She told me telepathically.
But yeah, a year and a half. We to school on campus, and then COVID started, so we were fully remote, and that shit did not work out for me that well. Como I remember just getting really bad grades, I was focusing on other stuff. I was yeah, school maybe is not for me. Como I want to be an entrepreneur, whatever,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to be a business baddie so bad. So I did take a leap into being an entrepreneur, and it's not easy. Pero, I fucking did it. Dije como I'm gonna drop out of school, I'm gonna become an entrepreneur, como I'm gonna make so much fucking money.
She did drop out of school. She did start a business.
I did.
And then you went back to school and you stopped doing that business.
Es que this is a thing, como especially being como a first generation college student coming from Mexican immigrant parents, como you just feel the pressure to
fucking succeed academically.
Exactly, como that's the only way I felt like I could give back to my parents, como, oh, you know, I have to go to school for them porque they did so much for me. Like, that's the only thing that I can do to, like, give back to them, I guess. So I don't know. Yeah, como the whole time that I was living by myself over there, going to school, como that was a motivation for me to wake up every fucking morning, because it was so hard to wake up in the morning after desvelándome haciendo tarea sometimes. Y that was the only one motivation. I was like, I gotta do this for my parents. And after COVID hit, that had to move in back with my parents, I had this realization. I was like, why am I living my life with my parents? Como that's not the point of living. Como I shouldn't be living my life the way that other people expect me to live, you know? So that's why I was like, I want to become an entrepreneur, because I don't really feel like school is something that I want to keep doing. Such a fucking waste of time. Como I could be making so much more money by doing my own thing. And I told my mom, como honestly, I'm going to drop out of school. I'm not going to keep pleasing you. I straight up told her, como, I'm not going to keep going to school just to please you. Como, I don't want to go to school. I want to do this thing. And she kind of didn't. At the beginning, she kind of was like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? But, you know, I took a leap and becoming an entrepreneur for a little bit. It's fucking hard. I'm not going to lie. Y didn't really work out the way that I expected. Como, you think of being an entrepreneur and you think about making so much fucking money, but it's not that easy, honestly. But I'm glad I did it. You know, I learned from it. No longer an entrepreneur. And after taking a year off from school, dije, you know what, I miss going to school. But now this time, I'm doing it for myself. Como I regresé a la escuela porque yo quise, no porque, lo estoy haciendo por mis papás. A este punto ya estoy en la escuela porque yo quiero. Y lo disfruto más y, ¿sabes? Como, do shit because you want to do it. Don't do shit because, I need to please my parents. Como, no, you're not gonna have as much fun doing it. Como the whole time that I was over there, I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I was just like, I felt so lonely and like so lost, and like, it was like not a good time, honestly. I was so glad that because of COVID, I could move back with my parents and, you know, not have to think about paying rent and having so many responsibilities. And it just made me realize a lot of things. So I would say that the pandemic really changed my perspective on so many things. Yeah, I feel like I've talked a lot, so I'm gonna let Vidi do the talking now.
No, yeah. Going back to that, going to college just to please your parents, just to live up to the expectations that your family, your parents have for you. I think my college experience is the opposite of that. Not the opposite, you know, but I don't think I've mentioned it before, but I dropped out of high school my senior year. I did finish high school like a year later after I was supposed to, but I dropped out of high school. I just was so depressed. All the pressure that was put on me, like my entire I was a gifted kid. I went to like nerd camp, como summer camps through like Johns Hopkins. I was like a smart kid, and I feel like once you get older, once you get to high school, you can't just get by being smart. You have to actually put a lot of effort into your studies. I mean, it's high school, yeah. College is harder than high school, you know. But
definitely.
High school was hard at the time, you know, and I was just really, really trying, but not really trying. Como I just wanted to get by on my knowledge, my intelligence, when I knew my deduction skills, instead of actually studying and putting effort into everything I do, which was my first mistake. But I feel like other people can relate. Como people who grew up como being told their whole lives, like, you're so smart, you're gifted, como, you know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like people who are told that they're smart their whole lives just expect things to come to them. The topic, I had mentioned that I dropped out of high school. But after I graduated, like a year later, I did not want to go to college at all. Como I just really didn't see myself continuing an education. También porque eso era lo que me hizo stress out so much, and that's what really drove me to like drop out in the first place. But honestly, I've always really liked school. I do low-key be craving that academic validation too. But no, o sea, siento que now it's like fun for me. It's doable. It's really fucking hard, but it's like a challenge, you know? It's not so much like undoable. It's not so like impossible for me, you know? Oh, for anyone. It's not impossible for anyone. Anyone can do it. You have to just like set your mind to it. Pero siento que I see it as like a challenge now instead of an obstacle, if that makes sense. Well, I mean, you can overcome obstacles. I don't know if I'm searching for a metaphor, but just like pretend I gave you a really good metaphor. But yeah, now we are thriving. También siento que what motivated both of us to go back to school was we went to live in Phoenix for a year, and we were both working. We both worked at the same place for a while, for like 5 months, and it was really fucking hard. Honestly, te metían una vergüenza working at that place. Yep. It was just a lot. Y luego they didn't pay that good, and having to pay rent, and we just had a lot of ambitions for both of us, you know? We wanted to live comfortably. We wanted to pay, como obviously, besides paying your rent and like groceries and stuff like that, we were shopping at Trader Joe's también. Trader Joe's is not cheap.
I think it's not too bad compared to like Whole Foods or... A mí se me hacía like reasonably priced.
Well, for most stuff.
Yeah, for produce not really. Está carito. Just groceries, just being an adult is fucking expensive. Just living.
Las dos también somos de bien de que, ay, vamos a Sedón este weekend. Ay, quiero ir a viajar. Quiero viajar este verano. Como, oh, let's go do something fun. We're both very much that type of person. So, como we really had to work our ass off for a year. So, it kind of made us realize, or well, for me, I don't know if you want me to speak for you, but it kind of made me realize that, como, it's hard to get by si no estás estudiada. Like, if you don't have a degree, it's fucking hard to get by without a degree. And I used to hate when people told me that, you know, like, you're not going to amount to anything unless you go to college, unless you get a degree. I can just hear, like, my grandma, my mom, my tias, everybody, like, telling me all the time. But it's fucking true. And I think until you realize that for yourself, you're not going to take it seriously. You're not going to really appreciate it.
Es que, pues, I do feel como with college, como I'm still like, if you como, I feel like depends on your degree. It could be a total waste of money, or it could be like una buena inversión. Pero, I mean, it all just depends on your degree. Like my degree, it is a waste of money, to be honest.
Pero mira, it's only a waste of money because you're not gonna use it for.
Es que I got like the most basic degree. I'm a psychology major. Yeah. You can talk shit about me. Yeah, I'm a psychology major. But yeah, I just got a fucking basic degree, psychology. I really like psychology. Y si quería ser psicóloga at a point. I didn't see myself like going to school for like fucking 6 years. Como I cannot wrap my head around that. Como digo, voy a pasar casi toda mi vida yendo a la escuela. Qué hueva. So dije, psychology, being una psicóloga, not my dream anymore.
Not aesthetic.
Not aesthetic. But yeah, como I just think it depends on what degree you get. It could either be una buena inversión or a total waste of money. And think really hard about your degree, because I feel like you could be making so much money without a degree. Porque ya muchos trabajos no piden really like a degree. You could get by just having a certificate.
Just do what you... Come on. Honestly, I think what we should end on is figure out what you want.
Yeah.
Before you do anything about it.
Yeah.
Porque si no sabes lo que quieres, you're gonna waste a whole bunch of your time, a whole bunch of like other people's time, a whole bunch of money, the government's money. I mean,
who cares?
Yeah, who cares about the government's money? But you're just gonna waste so much time, so much effort, so much como of your youth chasing something you don't really want. Just working for something just to realize you don't really want it. But,
yeah.
Just
aunque a veces no está tan mal, hombre, como la vas a cagar, you're gonna
Yeah.
waste money on shit that you don't like. So last Saturday, ya fuimos a una fiesta bélica.
Okay, no fuimos a una fiesta bélica.
Ajá.
Okay, background, contexto. Ay, me siento como bien white chicken cuando digo.
Contexto.
Contexto, güey. Pero, ok, contexto. Fuimos a una birthday party de un amigo del primo de la Jackie, ¿ok? Ese amigo nos cae muy bien, es muy chistoso, o sea, he's just like cool to hang with de vez en cuando, ¿verdad? Y pues fue fiesta en México, fue en un salón. Y el tema, let's start there. El tema, Ricky Ricón. ¿Okay?
Poner una foto.
Una...
Le tomé una foto con
¿Le tomaste foto?
Sí, le tomé foto con la That shit was so funny porque es como típico
Alucin. Típico, like the setup was nice, the backdrop was nice, they had like a neon sign and everything. It was nice. Pero sí, el tema Ricky Ricón, it's just so funny, bro. It's so telling of like, tú eres una Alucin.
Sí,
ya te conozco tu secreto. Pero, yeah, that was funny. Y luego, every motherfucker in that bitch was wearing the same thing.
Like
It was so funny.
literally like the TikTok audio de she looked like every other bitch. Like literally every motherfucker there dressed the same.
The shoes, okay. They were wearing like one of like a handful of brands. Que es la brand de Karl Lagerfeld. Esa brand. Calvin Klein, Hugo Boss,
Psycho Bunny.
Psycho Bunny, bro. My God.
Es que para dar un poquito más contexto, nosotros vivimos cerquitas de la frontera.
Ajá.
Así que nosotros vemos mucho la cultura de Alucin y bélicos or whatever the fuck you want to call them. Eso es como parte de nuestra cultura. Como en serio, todos los morritos con los que fuimos a la prepa, muchos eran que venían de México y así hizo esa frase o word whatever the fuck de bélico, buchón y Alucin es muy típico de nuestra cultura porque we get to experience it a lot, como
we get to see it a lot.
We get to see it a lot.
Porque siento que it's not really, no es mucho como our vibe, you know?
Yeah, it's not our vibe.
We're a lot more chill. La neta somos medio gringas a veces, como somos medio mamonas with it. It's because it's hard because we're in between, you know, there and here. So también por eso el podcast le pusimos el nombre For the Chicas, o sea, en inglés y en español. Hablamos en inglés y en español, o sea, porque como que no nos
identificamos mucho de, o sea, no nos consideramos completamente mexicanas porque no crecimos con la cultura mexicana like first hand, you know, we didn't live in Mexico. We live with Mexican parents though.
Yeah.
Pero vivimos en Estados Unidos.
Pues las dos nacimos en Estados Unidos, o sea, no es que se siente mamón decir I'm Mexican American.
Yeah.
¿Verdad?
Sí,
pero pues, o sea, we're just trying out here, bro.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out.
Don't label us.
It's hard, pero se me hace bien chingón como es una experiencia completamente diferente. No toda la gente tiene, o sea, el acceso. Y como dice la India María, pues no somos ni de aquí ni de allá, porque
¿Eso le dijo la India María?
Eso dijo en una película.
Oh, shit.
I grew up watching India María movies. Me encantan esas películas. También chistosa, la neta.
A mi abuelita le gustaban las de Cantinflas.
Ya, siento que a todas las abuelas les gustan las películas de Cantinflas y Pedro Infante y todo ese pedo. Pero sí, la neta no somos ni de aquí ni de allá, como no nos podemos identificar completamente como mexicanas ni completamente como americanas porque somos una mezcla de las dos. Yeah. Que se me hace bien chingón, la neta. Pero pues sí, cuando estábamos en la high school o las morras eran muy gringas o eran muy buchonas y los vatos casi todos los morros con los que fuimos a la high school son buchoncillos. Al chile, como la mayoría.
Bien buchoncillos. Es que sí, como que siento que cuando mayoría de la cultura, como no mayoría de la cultura, pero just if there's like a certain way that people dress, a certain way that people act, como a certain mindset que tienen tus amigos o pues nomás como la raza, ¿verdad? Como people you fucking go to school with, it's hard to not like wanna fit in with that. Tampoco digo que, o sea, motherfuckers are just trying to fit into a fad, fit into a trend, ¿verdad? Pero pues, no sé, you kind of grow up with it, you grow up watching it, you grow up como experiencing it, hearing about it, y luego pues ya creces y es como que, you just kind of grow into it.
No sé, nomás se me hace chistoso. Como que todos se visten casi igual. Es como, they're like the...
Disco girls mexicanas.
Ajá, como like the white girls, bro. Como, like, you know how they say que all white girls like dress the same?
No, honestly, I really don't think it's como just a fad though. Como just motherfuckers como following the trend. Como
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. No, pero esos vatos, o sea, sí, como que I don't know how to say it, pero pues como que sí quedan en ese lifestyle, sí quedan en esa vibe, como they're just always como kind of had that vibe of like just want to have a good time. It sounds like we're hating. In the beginning it sounded like we were hating because nos estamos riendo mucho. But we're not hating, o sea, we think it's fun, honestly.
Yeah, I like, me gusta el cotorreo, me gusta el desmadre, pero pues obviamente a veces estar, o sea, con pues la gente así, ¿verdad? A veces it's not like safe, you know?
Yeah, we finna wrap it up though.
Yeah.
I kind of gotta pee.
Anyways, thank you for watching, chicas, and we fucking love you guys. Thank you for the support, because we got so many fucking followers.
Yeah, bro. We got like 40 now.
Yeah, honestly, come on, it's crazy. I feel like it feels so weird that people like listen to your shit, you know?
Yeah.
Porque when we record, I'm like, bueno, at least when I'm editing the podcast, I'm like, this shit does not seem too interesting. But
we all gotta start somewhere, bro.
yeah, pero it's just me. I'm just very critical. I think it's just me that I'm just being too hard on myself, at least. Pero
bro, you just gotta go with the flow like me.
yeah, you just gotta. Si a la gente le gusta, le gusta. Si no le gusta, pues ni modo.
Pues que chingue su madre.
Don't be that mean. Don't be mean, bro.
Bro, the pot calling the kettle black.
What the fuck?
Es como el burro hablando de...
Ah, dímelo en español, por favor. Yo soy mexicano.
Ay, no más.
Don't try to be gringa, bro. Don't hide your roots. Just because you have fucking blonde hair now.
Yeah, I went blonde and now I'm fucking...
Acting different.
a white girl. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
We'll give you some besitos.
Bye.
Bye.